let's have some fun. Guidewheel, and Ingrid talked a bit about scale, so this is going to follow on that theme. What Guidewheel has built is the fastest and most scalable way to bring AI to the factory floor to drive productivity and decarbonization. What you're going to see here is a platform that we can actually build into the heartbeat of every single machine on the planet. It's already scaling with 300 plus manufacturers, including some very big names across North America, South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. The first problem we solve is that running your factory blind is not just extremely frustrating, it's actually also very costly. Typically, we see more than 30% of margin loss is quite frequent. The reason, though, that so many factories globally are still running their factories blind is because there have been so many barriers in the way of connecting equipment. Many of you might be shocked that 99% of equipment in factory floors globally is actually not even connected to the cloud yet, let alone benefiting from AI. What Guidewheel realized is that all that equipment, though, does have one thing in common. So if you look across all the different ages, makes, and models of equipment on any factory floor, it all uses power. And we can clip around the power going into any one of those machines or components within them with a sensor that is as simple and fast as a smartwatch. Think kind of Fitbit for factories, where it's clipping around the power going in and measuring the electrical heartbeat of the machine. That's a real machine's heartbeat. And just like you don't have to tell your smartwatch, hey, I'm running, I'm sleeping, I'm walking, we can know from that heartbeat exactly how any machine is producing, how much, get early predictors of failure. And what that forms is the first ever universal apples to apples data layer across any machine on the planet in a way that's de-risked by design because it's actually air-gapped and not touching any of those critical systems. We then layer on top of that the software that fits really smoothly into existing manufacturing routines, shift handoff, production meeting, Pareto analysis. We drive, on average, 1.4x production from the same assets, which is colossal. It's because we're going to folks that don't have visibility yet, and up to 45% reduction in energy use. That's all powered by AI that's learning and getting better every second from all that equipment, seamlessly connecting into whatever other systems you might have, and not just for us to build valuable businesses on top, but we've made it easy for customers and even developers to build on top as well. It makes my day to get notes out of the blue from engineers. Got one last week from a plant in South Carolina who had just built his own custom app for his plant on top of Guidewheel. Super fun. We believe simple beats complex. Now beats later. This is something you can clip on any machine in 2.5 minutes, even if that machine is as old as this one. And we've got then the ability to have you benefit from the best, hands down, AI team in manufacturing, backed by many of the world's top investors, including BlackRock and Temasek's Decarbonization Partners Fund. They led our Series B, and then Greycroft, who you'll hear from earlier. Now the results. Just as a sample, Johnson & Johnson clipped Guidewheel into their suture operations and drove a 35% improvement in productivity. Those suture operations make 80% of the world's sutures, so that is massive. As part of the 100 plus pilot, ABI clipped us in one of their plants in St. Louis. You can see here Guidewheel's state sense algorithm taking in the data from that machine. And then here's our Scout algorithm. You can actually dive deep here. These are the 15 different ensemble models all running second by second on every single packet of data, looking for anomalies, predicting problems, all 24/7 without human intervention. That same Scout algorithm is something that the world's largest winemaker has used to predict and prevent catastrophes at 10K a pop. We've also got snack manufacturers using Guidewheel to predict and prevent 100K plus per plant in catastrophic breakdowns, to drive 27% decreases in their top cause of downtime, and to drive 1.3x productivity. And we are so excited to also be kicking off with Unilever, hopefully this month. The big bet here is that physical AI defined as human plus machine, will be really important as we go into the future. And that while OpenAI and Microsoft are really good at digital things, the best physical AI on the planet is going to learn and be trained by the most real machines and humans. And when you think about where that learning will best take place, it's the factory floor. That's where people care most about what the machines are doing. So by building the real-time intelligence layer for the world's factories, what Guidewheel's doing is not just supporting those 10 million factories to reach sustainable peak performance, not just for any energy nerds out there creating the foundation for a smart, clean grid from behind the meter of the world's largest energy users, but also teeing up an upside potential of building the most powerful physical AI on the planet. Come say hi, please.